Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new Paint and Talk, and this time I want to talk about the topic of the week started by Vince Venturella. That is about the fun player and who is a fun player or what we consider to be a fun player. So, of course, this definition will change a lot from person to person. It will be a very personal choice, but I have to say that in my case, I will put some characteristics. The first one is that I think a fun player for me have to be at the same time a fair player. So I expect to be so to have a fun game I expect my opponent to be a fair player as well. Okay, and what I mean is that is not too rigid with the rules. If you make a mistake or you forget something, there is some flexibility to do the correction. I always try to be in that way in my games, try to give space for correction, to go back if it's needed, if someone is forgetting something. So it's something that maybe on tournaments you will not expect, but definitely I will expect that on a fun game or on a friendly game. Okay. The other thing is another thing that I like as well is that even if you're losing, you play the game until the end, because sometimes you are. I mean, I understand that when you have the game lost completely, maybe you feel that it's better to give up and go for another game. But consider from the other side, when you are winning, most likely you will like to finish the game and arrive to the end. Of course, if you're running out of time, this is not possible, but I think it's a question of politeness as well, of friendship when playing games, that you played to the end, okay, to the end result, because then you know how the game ends up. Because for me it's like it's a little history each game, so just stopping there in the middle because you know that you are not going to win, and you just want to stop the game. Okay, yeah, it's like breaking a little bit the history of the game, no? So I appreciate when my opponent, even if I'm losing and I know I'm going to lose, I like to play the games to the end, and I appreciate when my opponent do the same, because I consider this is a question of also respecting the other player when you are losing, to play to the end. So I think this is part of the fun. And then the last one for me is one of the important points is to appreciate the strange moments on the games. Almost all the games have these strange moments where you have a lot of luck or a lot of bad luck. Okay, so I really like this. Even when it's against me, I like to celebrate when something very strange is happening, because it's a curiosity, it's something that goes, and this is what for me makes this game interesting a lot of times, is when you have these roles that goes completely against the statistics. So this is what. So the people that is able to celebrate that even when it goes against them, I think is what makes a fun game, a fun player as well. So yeah, because at the end, this is part of the interesting, some of the interesting part of the game, right? So, and then the thing that I don't appreciate or I don't like is, if you are when you are too rigid with the rules, when you are really asking for everything, when you are asking, this is for me the opposite of fun game, when you really questioning all the rules from your opponent. I like to play, if you're concerned that your opponent is going to cheat you in everything that your opponent is doing, we don't go in the right way. Of course, you can question when you have some doubts about the rules. Maybe the opponent have read it correctly. I think a fun player always give the benefit of the doubt in front of a mistake. I think is the way to go. I always think that the way to go is to give the benefit of the doubt Everybody can make mistakes in these war games. There is a lot of rules. You can misread a lot of things. It's very easy to misread. There is a lot of different interpretations of the same rule. So, yeah, if the person is, as I say, flexibility, fair play, being able to be in the place of the other, celebrate these small moments, these very strange moments that can even break the game. Celebrate when the game is so close that the last roll can make the difference between winning and losing. I think when all the best games I have with the best play with some of my friends is when the game is so tense and at the end it's just depending on the last roll to win. And we are both there celebrating. Doesn't matter what is the result. We are all happy. And I think this is what shows that it's a fun game and you really had a really nice time. Okay. When a player is complaining all over the moment, then is when it's not fun anymore. If the player is complaining all of the time about the bad luck of the dice, this is not, it's not nice, right? Well, you can complain from time to time and you can say, oh wow, what's happening here? This can happen, but then you always can complain with a smile. But I will say, flexibility, celebrating these strange moments, and playing the game to the end. I think this is going to make you, and I will say almost all the people I play with, especially the friends I play with, I'm very happy because normally they are according to all these things I just explained, and I'm really glad to play with them. I really get fun, and I think they are. We play always the games to the end. So I will say this is, sorry for my voice, I'm losing my voice and I want to make it short. So now I'm looking forward to know what is your, for you, a fun game. For me, another thing that I don't like, and this is very personal, I don't like the banter. A little bit yes, but when it's too much easy talk, too much we call shit talk in the middle of the battle, I don't appreciate this that much. I appreciate a joke, a couple when it's all about this. It's not something that I appreciate. Normally it pushes me back. So, and offering rings or things like that is not making the game funnier or more or less funnier. So I will say that for me it's more the attitude, friendly attitude, flexible attitude, and playing the game to the end. I think is the way to make fun. So put your place on your opponents, and then you will understand better if your opponent is getting fun or not most of the times. And that's all. Please, looking forward to see your comments. And as usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye.